back now with a member of our GMA family, really. Cameron Mathison is here, hosting GMA 3 this afternoon.
Yeah.
But first, we want to catch up with you, my friend.
I love it.
Let's talk a little bit about Drew Kane. Now, I've got to go to the card because I'll never get this storyline.
No, it's good stuff.
Let me just see, because we were talking about during the break. All right, now, you recently had all sorts of bad things happen. His wife, Willow, confessed to shooting him. Twice? You got shot in the back
Shot
twice?
in the back twice,
All right,
correct.
we're not done.
So what a mistake.
Convicted at the trial, and now is injecting him with drugs that leave him paralyzed.
Yeah.
And Drew is trying to signal for help. We've got to see this. Here's an
It's not going great, everybody.
I would like to bring her here, but I think that I should prepare her first for the fact that you're not going to be able to communicate with her very well. Are you trying to tell me something?
Oh,
look at those
evil.
eyes.
He's evil, but he's in trouble.
I mean, I love that we got a clip of just me blinking. You're welcome, America. I got you.
Can I help write the storyline? You need to lead this one.
No, I know. But honestly, it's been a lot of fun. So Drew, like, this is General Hospital, everybody, in case we didn't make that clear. He's just not a good human. And I've never really played a character like this in 30 years of doing this. And it's been really fun. But at the same time, it's bizarre being hated so much in America and in the canvas. It's
Well, talk a little bit more about that, because, you know, we've known you for a long time, and you're one of the nicest guys you'd ever want to be around.
Yeah, thank you.
Until this role.
Yeah,
And that's what, so
it's
how
weird.
is it for you?
It's very bizarre. I was telling you guys that, like, I've had apples thrown at me in the supermarket. I've had people roll up magazines, beat me. I've had a car almost run me over on the street. These things are not. I'm not used to these things happening, which means maybe I'm doing a good job. But at the same time, and I'll say this too, it's a bit of a release for me. It's a bit of a therapeutic release.
be a bad guy.
I've been through a series of pretty big life challenges over the short term. And I try to be positive and resilient and upbeat, and then I go to work and I get to just let it all out. Kinda, do you know what I mean?
Wow.
Did I take that too far?
Actually, a little scary.
Did I scare you guys?
Come over here, Sam.
But this year is like, this year is 5 years on General Hospital.
Yes,
Do you have any
come on,
favorite
yeah.
moments as a character?
I would say, I mean, I've been really lucky to do a lot of very cool things. I started as a good guy, as an ex-Navy SEAL, so there was a lot of like cool action stuff. I did really cool location scenes in Malibu, and then, you know, working with some of the best actors in daytime. But I think ultimately my favorite part of the whole stretch has been this transition into the demise of Drew. Like, it's been fun and challenging and bizarre, and I just say, you know, bring it on. Is that, you guys look concerned?
I know.
No,
I'm a little bit.
It's so unusual to see, again, the guy that you know is like a super nice guy playing the villain. Yeah. And to me, that's just such an incredible turn that you get to do it and all of those things.
Well, I appreciate that,
So you're going to be on 3 for us.
Yes,
during
I
the
will.
day today.
I will.
We get to see you a lot doing the show.
I love it. I love coming in and joining you guys and being, you know, an extended part of the family whenever it's possible.
Don't
So,
you have something special coming up for General Hospital? A special episode?
Oh, a Tony Geary episode?
Yeah, right.
You two didn't overlap, but did he have any impact on you?
Oh, big time. I mean, he's just such an icon. His presence on the show is just still so much, it's so felt there. We never worked, like you said, we never actually worked together on General Hospital, but I was introduced to him as a green actor coming in on All My Children here in New York, and we were doing like events and things together. And I remember he was a very quiet guy and a man of very few words, but you know, as a new actor in the business, I would kind of go to him, ask him a few things, and he would give me these little bits of wisdom and advice, and it just meant a lot to me. And then through the years, I would see him, and I just wish I got a chance to work with him, but you know, thinking of him always.
I would tell you, he wasn't amazing. I remember my mom, boy, you better shut up, the stories are on. You know, I remember that. At Luke and Laura's wedding, I felt like I was an attendee. I mean, we were right in the middle of all of that
was
stuff.
huge.
Oh, the Cassadine time machine.
Right.
Oh, all right.
I missed my class for that, my new class.
That's what I love to hear.
Yeah.
And one thing that we love to hear, 6 years cancer-free for you. Congrats,
awesome.
man. How does it feel? How do you feel?
I mean, obviously, as a fellow cancer survivor, it's a big deal. It's a year, you know, 5 years, as they say, is a really big deal. Yeah. And then 6 years running is even better. My kidney function, so I had kidney cancer, is even better. It's improving from last year, which is a really, really good sign. It was sort of declining a little bit after the surgery, after my, after I was taking care of the cancer, but it's now kind of coming up, and I feel strong, I feel healthy, I feel fit.
You look great.
I'm very grateful, super grateful.
So
Thanks
great.
for asking.
Yeah,
we couldn't be happier.
I would say, or you would probably say, that Drew is in a little bit of a karma situation, right?
Yeah, he's okay. So my character on General Hospital, not a good guy. It's getting worse. So he's been shot twice by his wife, who he thought loved him, and then poisoned into paralysis, and it's a big mess. But to your point, you know, Drew has really gone through this transition into a very, very dark kind of just bad guy that is now having the repercussions of some of those actions. Leave him into paralysis, and it's just a mess. Yeah.
Casually poisoned into paralysis.
I mean, it's not great.
And hard to act that.
All I can do now on the show is blink. So this morning on GMA, they saw that where they showed this clip of me on the show, and I'm just kind of like blinking. I'm like, that's a great acting opportunity. But no, it's actually a very good dark storyline as far as this character Willow, who plays my wife, who absolutely hates me like everybody else in Port Charles, and has held me captive, almost like the Misery movie. Remember Misery, where I'm held captive by this woman who's just injecting poison into me, keeping me in paralysis, and I can't do anything but listen and blink.
But you are really good at blinking. So, okay, we do have a clip to show. A lot of people wondering about you and Willow. Let's look at this clip here.
Okay.
Congressman, did you seduce your nephew's wife?
That is not what happened. Willow and I fell in love.
Did Judge Herron, the judge in your wife's custody trial, cite the defendant's relationship with you as the reason why Willow Corinthos should no longer have custody of her children?
Now that is a lie.
Ooh. Take it easy. I mean, Drew needs to do a little meditation, maybe a little spiritual practice. I don't know. No, but it is really fun. I've never played a character this dark, this deceptive, this mean, this cruel. And so, in a way, it's kind of like the one place I get to let it out a little bit. Like I get to be, I get to go to work and just let it all out.
Yeah. The dark side. We're not getting the dark side on set today. You're acting now.
Yeah, no, I promise.
All right, I want to do some rapid fire questions here. This is the tough stuff we're talking about.
Oh boy.
The kissing scenes.
Okay.
Yeah. Better on the office set or the beach set?
Okay, yeah, because we shoot both, beach, office, but I would have to say in the office, in studio, because the beach you get a ton of people watching, and you're already doing it in front of like your friends and family and the crew.
Yeah.
And so that if you're on the set like that one right there, you get like people off set, like just kind of staring and watching. Look at that, just an average day at the office.
But okay,
it's like, what's weird about that?
Has your shirt ever just, kind of accidentally ripped off?
In real life or on the show?
Both.
In real life, not so much, but on the show, it seems to happen like right there. Look at that. My nickname on all my children when I was on the show, like many years ago, was Snaps, because they changed all of the buttons to Snaps, so it just be like, and they just started
to make
calling
it
me
easier
Snaps.
for you.
Yeah. So if I come back on, you should introduce me as Snap.
No. Yeah, give me a chest workout. I saw those pecs over there. Jeez Louise.
I'm trying to keep it going, man.
All right, what's the worst thing Drew has ever done?
There's been a lot of really horrible things, but I think I think for me, so he's had a relationship with a mother and a daughter. He's done, he's lied. He's there's a lot of bad things. But he manipulated an 11-year-old kid into thinking that his father didn't love him anymore just to get something that he wanted, like had a selfish motivation.
Jeez.
So, I mean, when I read that, I went to the producer. I was like, can we tweak this a little bit? This is too much.
Dark.
As a dad, it was horrible. This kid's devastated, and I'm like, get over it.
How do you not think of your own kids when you're doing a scene like that, right?
It was pretty low, pretty dark. It said, and of course, you think about, not only my own kids, but how you want to help children. You want to be like a good influence on them. That's not something Drew's thinking about.
Okay, so nice Cameron, mean Drew, what would you tell him in person?
Nice Cameron to mean Drew, I would say, like I said, start meditating. I would say, stop taking yourself so seriously, stop being so selfish, and just be kind. And stay away from Willow, who keeps trying to shoot you and stab you and things like that.
Yeah, that's not good.
I would say those things.
She doesn't seem like a good influence on the relationship at this point.
Well, I think really you can blame Drew for most of that, to be honest. She's just like, she's only reacting to a whole bunch of horrible, horrible things that my character's done to her.
We will not hold it against you, though. General Hospital airs on weekdays on ABC, and it streams on Hulu. And honoring Luke Spencer, a special Tony Geary tribute episode is going to air this Friday coming up.